What is up, everyone? Today we're going to be going through my PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5 collection. This is obviously the kind of newer generation of consoles, so there's probably less games on here than I do for other consoles. And the kind of main reason for that is probably digital releases. There's a lot more deals that you can get on digital. I went through a phase of really wanting to do, getting it for the midnight release and stuff like that. So it's kind of unfortunate. I tried to kind of rein back on that and start getting physical more, but because of that, there's definitely less. So let's crack on. Okay, first off we have Batman Arkham Knight on the PS4. There's a sticker on here that says not to be sold separately. I don't know what that means, unless this is maybe from a collector's edition and I got it second hand. Nice art on the disc there. Got the season pass for Arkham Knight. Don't know if there was new content every month for 6 months. Maybe just like skins and stuff like that. I never really got into the kind of whole like fighting room stuff. There's a little bit of damage just on this kind of spine here that you can kind of see there. But apart from that, really clean copy. Great game. To be honest, most of these are really clean because they're brand new. And most of them don't really have very exciting insides because games kind of steadily stopped doing the inserts and manuals. But yeah, it's my favourite Arkham game. I know a lot of people go for City more, but Arkham Knight just makes me feel like the Batman, and I like the suit better. Okay, next up we have Battlefield 1, and you know what, we'll do this up here. Battlefield 4. Battlefield 4 is what I got first. This might be my original. Yeah, this is my first ever time being in like a modern day Battlefield. I never had Battlefield 3. I was at Bad Company 2, I think. No, Bad Company 1. That I showcased on my Xbox video. But this was like my first online Battlefield, and I remember just loving it, loving the sniping, loving the pure scale of it. The buildings collapsed and everything. I thought it was incredible. And it's a good campaign as well. So yeah, really enjoyed that. Battlefield 1 I did not enjoy. I don't think World War 1 was really the best setting. I don't know. I thought it was fine, but I thought the air combat was cool. That's about it. Next up we have Bloodborne. I beat this game for the first time last year. My first trophies were from 2016, so about 9 years later I finally completed my first run through of this. There's actually seems to be a reversible cover on this. We do have some. There we go, best place to play in 2015. We got Witcher Wild Hunt. Was that 2015? Jeez. Until Dawn. Battlefield Hardline, I think that bombed, if I remember right. Yeah, cool game. Let's see the reversible of this actually. Looks to be, yeah, pretty similar. I guess this actually might be the more common background. I'm not sure. Yeah, because basically this game was lent to me. I did a little trade with my buddy William. I gave him the zombie game that you do free running in. What's it called again? I love that game. It's completely slipped my mind. Dead something. Let me check. It was Dying Light. He gave me this for Dying Light. He probably finished Dying Light like immediately, and I think he said like, "Do you want Dying Light back?" And I was like, "I've still not finished Bloodborne yet. I'll get around to it." 9 years later, I finally did. But yeah, it became my favourite Souls game. Saying that, I've only played 2. I've only played Demon's Soul, I don't remember, and Bloodborne. I need to get to the Dark Souls game. So next up we have the Borderlands, the Handsome Collection. mainly got this to play 2 on the kind of modern, the modern console. I also had it for the Xbox, played a fuck ton on there, and then I wanted to play more. But honestly, the pre-sequel is so underrated. I loved playing as Handsome Jack in that. Claptrap, obviously. There's like Athena. Athena was great as well. Just a great cast of characters and a great game. I have so many hours in this game. Next up, we have the more unfortunate Borderlands 3. Actually, yeah, I do still have it there. This is the collector's steelbox. That is a pretty cool steelbox in our steel case, but pretty disappointing game overall. Actually, when Borderlands 4 was coming out, which I also am not a big fan of, it's also a little bit battered. I don't know what I did with it. With Borderlands 4, I went back to play Borderlands 3 because I was like, I didn't really give it a proper chance. I went on, I had not all the achievements, but I had like all the trophies for like all the different characters, getting to like level 50. I don't remember playing any of it. I had like 60 hours in that game. I don't remember. Also on the same night that I got the that Borderlands 3, because I got it at the midnight launch. I didn't get a Spider-Man mask for it, but I did get the thing inside the Spider-Man mask, giving it a little bit of shape. The Borderlands mask, the Psycho mask. That's pretty cool. But yeah, it just lives inside my Spider-Man mask to give it a little bit of shape so it can be on display. Next up, we have a game series that I keep saying that I will get to, and that's Devil May Cry. So I believe this is, I don't know if this is like the reboot or whatever. But yeah, I will get to it. I'm just not a big hack and slash guy, but one day. No manual. Okay, it's 5. Devil May Cry 5. Doesn't actually say that on the cover anywhere. That's interesting. There's a few of the games here that I got when the store game was doing like their big, we're not doing the previously owned game sales anymore, so they were like selling them off for like really cheap. So I got like a bunch of games there, and that was one of them. So one day I will get to it. I heard 5 is pretty good. Doom 2016, what a game, dude. I'm a big Doom guy. As you can tell there, got my Cackle Demon there. Doom is like the first game I ever seen, obviously the original. But this reimagining, I feel like, is amazing. Got a little flippable cover there. It's really cool too. I think, see if it just had the PS4 mark on it, then I would totally flip it over. That's the only thing I feel that's missing with like flippable spines or flippable covers, because I like all the spines to be uniform, and that way it doesn't have this little PS4 mark, which really bothers me. Next up, we have a game that I put a ton of hours into, Fallout 4. Love this game. Probably grown to love it less than the others just because it feels kind of grey, and I don't know if it's just my fault that I overplayed it. But yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot of the same. I do actually have a very small manual, and a little advert for Elder Scrolls Online, and oh, there's an advert for Doom and for Dishonored too. There was also a poster that came with this which had all of the perk points, but I think I hung it up and then I guess it went in the bin or something. Another reversible, this isn't really a reversible cover, this is just a nice little inside art. It's pretty cool. It's got Dogmeat, the Lone Wanderer. I don't think you're the Lone Wanderer in this game actually, but for this intents purposes, why not? The game that, you know, I had to get again because I had it on Xbox, and then I got it pretty much for online heists, GTA 5. A lot of time playing this game, playing through the campaign again. I'm really excited for GTA 6. Oop. The disc has came out. Really excited for GTA 6. Not excited as everyone else, but you know what? I'm just excited for a little bit more time with friends, hopefully. That will be the same as the hype for GTA 5, but it's fine. Got a nice little insert of Vinewood there. We actually do have a little manual as well. Very small manual again, but I do appreciate it. And there's that art on the disc. Alright, this game means so much to me. This was my first platinum ever, and yeah, I don't know why it spoke to me so much. I never had a PS3, so I only watched it prior to releases on YouTube, but I thought they were so cool, and I was so excited to have one of these games in my possession, and that is Infamous Second Son. I platinumed this in something like 24 hours. I think it was less than that actually, but I got home, it was probably, when did this release? 2016 as well, probably? 2014 I see, that's for PlayStation, no wait, yeah 2014, wow. So yeah, I got it off of Amazon. I remember it being delivered and just being on it like a car bonnet did. Such a fun game, I love it. I've played it for far too many hours for like how short a game it really is. I remember thinking the motion controls with like the spray cam was really cool. Just, yeah, loved Delson Rowe as a character. I loved his kind of the smoke powers, the light power, the I can't remember what they call that. The neon powers, that's what it was. It's all really cool. Next up we have Mafia, the Definitive Edition. I now have this for the PS2, the original version, which I don't have a lot of memories with apart from playing it at, again, my friend's house, which was William. But yeah, great game. I remember being utterly enraged by the there's a nice little artwork inside of, I can't remember what his name is in this game. But yeah, the racing mission was rock solid, I remember. And I played it on the original difficulty for the trophy that was involved, and I think I did it something like, I had to retry it like 84 times or something crazy like that. Next up, Metro Redux. Yeah, it's actually still got the, I don't know if you can see that if I pull back a little bit more, maybe. Yeah, there's still got the sticker from game to keep it from being closed. I'm just gonna rip that off right now, because I don't know why I kept that one. But yeah, this is my first look into the Metro series, and I remember just being blown away by the world and kind of how spooky it was. I just thought it was a really interesting story. Just gonna last this sticker off. Why do they make these stickers so impossible? Okay, I'll get the rest of that later. Neat little manual as well. Oh yeah, there's a board game. There's the first little sticker on the front there, the game. Yeah, cool little game. I always dig the vibe. And of course, no console is complete without your very own copy of Minecraft. I don't know how many platforms I've bought Minecraft on over the years. I originally got Minecraft when it was beta 1.2. I got kind of in on the ground floor watching Yogscast during the alpha phase, so I feel privileged to be a very early player on Minecraft. Okay, now for the second bundle of PS4 games. We have Neo 2. I've never played Neo 1. Again, this was just in the kind of game sales, and I've heard about how good they are. So I just picked it up. I've heard lots of great things. Eventually this will come off the backlog, I'm sure. Persona 5 Royal. I need to get back to this. I'm like 60 hours in. And I just got bored of it one day. I think I finished up Palace and I was like, I'm going to take a little break for this. And it's been well over a year now. So yeah, definitely need to get back to it. And got Red Dead Redemption. I know there's now a PS5 port of this. I probably will play at some point. I gave this to my grandpa and he loved it. I don't actually have Red Dead 2 anymore. I don't know if I ever had it physical or if I traded it in possibly, but love that game as well. I've never played Undead Nightmare actually. I originally had this on the Xbox. I think I still have my copy. I think that was in the Xbox collection video. Next up we have Saints Row. Obviously this is a pretty shit game. It was again in the game sales. I've played all the other Saints Row games and loved them a lot, so I figured I'd eventually get to this, and I just have not been able to do that. There's some codes there, so I'm just going to back that up. Yeah. One day, maybe. Or it'll sit in the backlog forever. We'll see. What a game, dude. Cover reprinted. Interesting. Yeah, it's quite obviously reprinted actually. Pretty shoddy job. The PS logo's cow. But yeah, pretty cool game. I don't think this is my original copy of it actually. I assume that I maybe rebought this. But yeah, dude, what a game. I remember getting this and kind of being like, I'm not really into Lord of the Rings that much, and just being blown away. Such a cool game. I actually finished it and I don't remember finishing it. Another game that I went back to play and then I finished it. Jedi Fallen Order. Again, love this game to death. I think the story in the first one's better than the second one, but I do obviously prefer the gameplay and the customization of the second one. Okay, yes, this is not my original copy because there's my CEX. Mind you, I bought it for £42, so maybe it is my original copy. But anyway, cool game. I love the Star Wars games. Anything Star Wars I'll kind of eat up, to be honest. Speaking of, there's Battlefront. Played a good bit of the multiplayer for this. I'm not good at it, so I don't play a lot of it. But I remember like being in the Battle of Jakku and thinking that was really cool. I like flying in these games more than being on the ground, is what I discovered. Here's another game that I have on 20 other consoles. Skyrim. I love this game. I already said this in my Xbox video, so I won't harp on about it. But I don't need mods to play this game. I will play this game vanilla and I will love it. It's even got a little manual because they're just good like that. I don't care. I love you, Bethesda. Next up, another game sale pickup, Titanfall 2. Never played Titanfall 1. Always wanted to. I always thought they were really cool games. I've just thought I've never tested any of these games. Maybe we should do that at some point. I feel that's not really a thing with modern games. But yeah, I just always thought it looked cool. I heard the story's actually pretty good in Titanfall 2. Like their relationship with your Titan. So maybe one day. Maybe I'll do that on stream one day. Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Breakpoint. I don't really have much to say from this. This is also another game pickup. I just thought it looked cool. I thought it'd be cool if like I'm feeling like just playing like a kind of war shooter. I think I did play like 5 minutes of one of them and I was a little bit underwhelmed. Next up, I'll show these two together. Boom. The Uncharted series. I think this was my first time playing through, was on this console actually, on the PS4. I fucking love the Uncharted games. I watched them all on YouTube as a kid. Like Uncharted 1 through 3 because I didn't have a PS3. They're just such cool games. I love Nathan, love Naughty Dog in general. My childhood was Jak and Daxter, so Uncharted has a special place in my heart. Uncharted 4 is like a really solid game. Uncharted 3 is actually my favourite of the original series, which I think is kind of an underrated choice. I think most people say 2. I just thought 3 had the sauce. Next up, we have The Walking Dead Season 2. I think I got this for Christmas one year, actually. I think I remember getting it for Christmas. Such a depressing season. Such a great game, though. Great story. I won't spoil it, but yeah, it's pretty awesome. It's awesome that the series got their finale a couple years back as well. I'm so glad they did, because it would have sucked to have been kind of left on a cliffhanger with Season 3. Yeah, Season 3? Yeah. Right? Yeah, that sounds right. This is not my original copy, because I got the collector's edition of Watch Dogs originally. So I got the mask and the hat. Which now I realise is a pretty bold choice, considering there was nothing before this. I remember seeing the E3 footage and thinking this game is cool as shit. And to be fair, I do really like this game. I don't like the sequel at all. I've gave it like 2 or 3 tries. I just cannot get it. Just can't get into it. But yeah, Watch Dogs I've got a lot of love for. Cap I think was unfortunately ruined. Because I wore it just too much as a kid. Because I was probably again like 15 when this came out, maybe earlier. I don't know, 2013, 2014, I don't know how I had the money. I must have saved up for like Christmas money or something, but yeah, I remember getting this and being like, this is so cool. My first ever collector's edition, and only, I think. Then we have The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt, Jesus Christ. Amazing game. I got good long while into this game. There's a lot of inserts here. We've got stickers, which I apparently used when I was younger. CD soundtrack. I mean, come on, you don't get that often. And then the manual there. I don't know, is this like a collector's edition? Doesn't look like it. Unless it just came with every copy. But yeah, I got to like a big fight in the castle area. I won't spoil anything further than that. But I got to that point, thought it was the end of the game. It wasn't, and then it showed me like a different area, and I was like, I'm done. Game's too big. Alright, move on to PS5 now. Before we get onto the PS5, I forgot there's 2 games missing from my PS4 collection currently. Because I lent them to my girlfriend's little cousin. And that is Resident Evil 7, Biohazard, and Resident Evil 8 Village. Both of those are great games. I love both of them. Big Resident Evil guy. Thinking about it now, isn't Resident Evil called Biohazard in Japan? So is Resident Evil 7 Biohazard? I doubt it, but just interesting thought. Alright, first up on the list here we've got Astrobot. I actually prefer Astro's Playroom to this. I just thought it had a little bit more charm, but obviously this is like an amazing platformer. 9 out of 10 stuff, like great game. I'm not as high up on it as other people. I also give this like really cool comic book kind of thing that tells you the manual and also doubles as a poster for the game, which is really cool. Look at that. All the little bots there running around. I wish there were the character bots rather than just different Astros, but beggars cannot be choosers. If it was, then I probably would hang it up just as a kind of homage to all the different characters throughout the PlayStation lifespan, but I understand why they probably couldn't do that for artistic reasons, like copyright laws and whatever else. However, they are on the front of the cover there. You've got Kratos, you've got the girl from Horizon. I didn't really like Horizon that much. I used to have Horizon physical, actually, I'm sure. I must have traded that in. This was a Christmas gift that I asked for. We just watched the new Avatar movie and I was like, I just want to get in that world. And the game does a great job of that. You do feel like you're in Pandora. You know, when you get your flying thing, I don't remember what they're called, and all that sort of thing, is pretty cool. And I think there's been a huge update for it dropped as well. So maybe I'll get Banshee, that's what the aerial combat is called, or the aerial figures are called. So maybe I'll get back to that at some point. Deathloop, this game was so cool. I wanted it for day one. I did not get it day one, just for money reasons. But yeah, me and was really excited on the channel with. We played this in a few nights, staying over at his house. As we did with the other games by Arcane, with like Dishonored, we beat both of them at his house. I think Dishonored 1 we bet in one night at his. We stayed up all night and played it. Once or twice a year we'll have like a little slumber party and do that. Nice little inside art there. But yeah, pretty cool. Deathloop. My original game of the year last year, until E33 came in and smoked that out of the water. Death Stranding 2. I love Death Stranding 1. I finished that probably this time last year in January, and oh my god, dude, Death Stranding 2 is just so good. Again, I think the story might be better in 1. Now that I've had a bit of time to reflect though, I think 2 might be better, just in different reasons. Again, you've got another little, I would call this probably a reversible cover, like you could have that. I don't know why you would, because there's no spine art for it, but yeah, it's pretty cool. In any case, I loved the game. I did think about platinuming it, didn't, but I thought about it, which is a lot more than I've done for a lot of games recently. Another game that I got for Christmas last year, Elden Ring, maybe my birthday, I can't remember. This game is phenomenal. I don't know if I'll ever finish it though. I got lost, and you know, I know the point is just to get jump around, explore, and I did that, and then I felt like I just couldn't get any further forward, so went backlog. One day I'll get back to it though, because I did really enjoy it. Another 2025 release, we've got Ghost of Yotei. I really enjoyed this. Probably as much as I enjoyed Ghost of Tsushima, actually. I actually might be on the Yotei train more. I think it's probably a bit more fun. Again, there's a reversible cover there, but it's not really PS5 marking, so why would I ever use it? So far, Bloodborne's the only one to have a reversible cover that you can actually use both covers, I feel like. I suppose it's a design choice, but, and I'd be okay with this, having this inside little spine there, if all games had a reversible cover that had at least the name on it, but they don't. So it's not uniform and I can't have that. Mafia: The Old Country, this game was a solid 7 out of 10. It was fine. I had a fine time with what I played of it. I think I did get the platinum for it as well. Just because it was a kind of easy platinum, just a little bit of a collectathon. But yeah, I enjoyed it. It was fine. I do wish the ending was different, but I won't spoil that. Metal Gear Solid Delta. Another game I platinumed really quickly, actually. It's surprisingly easy to platinum this game. I think there might be a little reversible cover there again. Pretty cool. I think actually main cover's probably. Yeah. I think I actually do prefer the reversible, but it is what it is. As you know, it took everything out of Metal Gear Solid 3 that I didn't enjoy. I played the original Metal Gear Solid 3 on PS2 though when I played it, so I struggled a lot with the fixed camera, which I loved in Metal Gear Solid 2, but I felt like in the kind of open environment it didn't really work that great. And next up we've got P3 Reload. I got this for the PC, and then I decided that if I'm going to play such a long game, that would be better playing it in my bed, basically, because I get kind of uncomfy sitting in my chair for too long. It's fine for streams, but apart from that, I get a little bit cramped. Again, I'll get to that one day. And then we've got Resident Evil 4. I don't know why it's got a holographic cover here. Kinda cool, but also pretty annoying because it doesn't really fit in the shelf the same way. This is an amazing game as well. I do prefer the original, but that's just a style thing for me. I think both versions are 10 out of 10 to be honest, but I just prefer the original more for its kind of style. I like the tank shooting, I like everything about it pretty much. Sonic Crossworlds, what a little darling from last year. Like this trumped Mario Kart for me. Like this was just brilliant. It's so good. I just wish more people played it, so I had a reason to go back to it more. This is another Christmas gift. Sonic and Shadow Generations. This made the Sonic Generations part is genuinely bad. It's the only game that I've gave like a fairly bad review to it on Backlog. It's a shame because I do love Sonic. Like I grew up with a lot of Sonic stuff. There's a lot of stuff in here actually. But the Shadow campaign made up for it tenfold. So we've got a nice little manual here. Then we've got a little advert for Sonic 3, which was a pretty good movie. A little advert for the digital collection. And then a little thing for the Sonic Adventure skin, which is pretty cool. I have already claimed this, if anyone's trying to claim it. And we have a little journal of Eggman's dad, Shadow's career, which is pretty cool actually. I guess because it's the pre-order, but yeah, it's cool all the same. I really appreciate that sort of thing. Okay, we got another little reversible cover here, which again I think is a cooler cover than that. Maybe one day I'll put things aside and be able to do it, but today's not that day, unfortunately. I just made a purchase of a Dreamcast, so I'm excited to play Sonic Adventure and on the console that it's supposed to be. Because right now I've just played it on an emulator, and when I was a kid, Spider-Man Miles Morales actually includes Spider-Man 1 as well, which is pretty cool. This was my first game on the PS5, I think. No, it wasn't Demon's Souls because this came out near to Christmas. Did a phenomenal game. A lot of people said it was too short. I think it's perfect. Apart from that, I don't really have a lot to say about it. Got a little cool inside bit there. Again, I already have the code used there. Another reversible cover that's just cool, but I will never use it, which saddens me. I know I'm a repeat record, but like, put the fucking PS5 logo on it. I don't know, maybe I will try and let go of that and just do it, but who knows. Here we go with Spider-Man 2. I wouldn't really call the inside part of this reversible cover at all. I think it's just a kind of cool inside art. So again, I appreciate any kind of care and detail put into the case. Spider-Man 2, good game. I got kind of sick of the websuit, or the wings, after a while. I kind of just missed flying around the city. Next up we have Jedi Survivor. Got this day 1, deluxe edition. Don't know what came deluxe with it, to be honest. I think it was skins. But yeah, like I said earlier, gameplay so much better than 1. Same with the customization. The story I didn't love as much as the original one. Next up we have Star Wars Outlaws. I have not yet started this. I just bought this really recently. It does say limited edition on it. I did get it from Amazon, so I assume I will get some skins with it. Yeah. There's the skins I will get, but the code's in the back. Again, I've heard this game has got better with a couple of updates, but I know that it's still like a solid 7.5 out of 10. But for Star Wars, I'm okay with that. Next up we have Peak, with The Last of Us Part 2. I did have The Last of Us original on PS4. I could have swore I gave it to my grandpa, but I don't think I did. Maybe I did, because I think he did say he was going to try it again recently. But yeah, I love this game. It's far too depressing to replay. I get like halfway through Ellie's campaign, and I'm just like, this is too much for me. I just feel sad. Reversible cover, just a little bit bigger than the outside cover. Just less kind of stuff there, if you prefer a cleaner look, which I appreciate. Okay, and finally we have Tiny Tina's Wonderlands. One day I will finish this game. Every time I've played it, I thought it was really cool. There's a lot of pre-order stuff in here. I don't know if I've redeemed or not. We do have a little welcome to Wonderlands though from Tiny Tina, which is pretty cool. From the team, actually, sorry. But it said sincerely from Tiny Tina there. But yeah, cool game. I love the Borderlands stuff, so you know I'm into it. But yeah, I never finished it. One day. Okay, well thank you so much for watching, everyone. We're getting to the end of like my collection as a whole. Next week I imagine, if deliveries go well, we'll have a Dreamcast unboxing video, which I'm really excited about. But yeah, we're getting to kind of the end of my collection as a whole videos, so soon enough we'll just be doing collection updates whenever I get new games. I'll make a little stack of them and show them off, and they should be a little bit shorter for that reason. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, everyone. Goodbye.